YouTube, listen, unfortunately, it is with a heavy heart that I must announce that I am unfortunately back for another episode of Smash or Pass Pokemon Edition. Pokemon March Madness, who do I want to smash the most? I need to just call it Smash or Pass, because that way I can just say pass, 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 pass. I'll just pass on them all. To be honest, don't really want to smash a Pokemon, just keep passing. Unfortunately, we are back for another one. Felt like I said some things in the previous episode that felt illegal and that I'm going to regret for the entire rest of my life. But there we are. It is what it is. We are back with another episode. The camera, I will admit, I talked about the camera in the last episode, it being a bit of a weird angle. Now that I've actually seen it back, it just annoys me even more. It's a weird angle, for one. I feel like it's low. I feel like it just makes me look weird. It makes my room look weird. But it is what it is. You live with the circumstances you're beset into. So, that said, Generation the Second, cracker of a generation, I must say, Silver and Gold. I do want to play Soul Silver at some point, but I haven't. So this is a buy, I believe, which I respect. Big up the buys. This is also a buy. I do have a buy pride flag with some of my girlfriends. Right, first matchup here. This is a sunflower with a face on it, or some kind of like lava with wings. I'm not saying I'd have a great time, but realistically, you could use that as a tool. Like, there's places you could put that. There's a buy here, lovely. Right, these are both fucked because by my sort of mental pictures of Pokemon, these guys are both quite small. So either you'd probably just be like holding one, you know, and like you'd be holding two hands, you'd be holding it. And they both look so like sweet and innocent. Both of these, listen, this is two here that I'm going to say. This is one of those picks where I'm like, it doesn't matter which I pick because they're going to get knocked out. Neither of these are making it anywhere of note. They're going to get knocked out in the next round. I just have to pick one. I think this looks a little bit less sweet and innocent. Mary, listen, the Welsh do it. The Welsh do it. Can't be that hard. An owl, what can I do with an owl? That's a buy. That right there is a buy. A pinecone, that's a tricky one. Pinecone's not going to make it very far. I can tell you that for free. There's OOs in Gen 2. I think, listen, looking at the selection we've had so far, I have a feeling the OOs are going to have a good run here. A bird made out of metal, that's a bit tough. That you can't do much of that. This guy's got a trunk. Now, this is like tires on his head. I think it'd be uncomfortable, but he has a trunk. It's better than solid steel. That's a buy. Okay. You cannot, in good faith. Look, I don't want to smash an owl. I don't. I just don't. It's a teddy bear, man. I cannot pick a It's a teddy bear. This glass definitely ain't right, by the way. I was complaining about it in the last episode. It tasted too fruity. I don't think it's been washed properly since it last had cider in it. I was like, maybe it's just Champs. You can never really rely on Champs because it's cheap for a reason. I've got Sam Mig in there now and it still just tastes fruity. So I may change glass next episode because it does not taste right. You can't. I mean, look at it, man. It's a sweet little teddy bear. You're looking me in the eye and telling me, wood? No, come on. You're doing the owl. You're doing the owl out of respect for society and how they view you as a person. It's got a big old mouth, but sharp teeth. It's got a bit Lugia. That's a buy. What the you can't do anything with this. You can't do anything with that. It's got to be the Sentret, surely. Suicune's got to have a similar pH to Vaporeon. That guy was Gen 2? What? Was he really? I thought he was Gen 4. Mr. Evis. Mr. Evis has got good odds. Mr. Evis has got. What am I supposed to do with either of these? You could probably this guy. You could probably do something with like a load of web, right? A load of sticky web. That's all I can think. This guy's got to have good pH. Quagsire. Got to have good pH. That's a buy. That's a buy. So look here. This guy always had puffy little cheeks. Did he always have puffy cheeks? I don't remember having puffy cheeks. The tongue, probably. That's a buy. Apom. Fucking love Jumpluff. It's one of my favourite Pokemon. Jumpluff actually, when we did the first Pokemon March Madness back like 3-4 years ago, it was just like the original before we made our own. Before Jacob and Josh worked together to make our own that I'm along for the ride on. We just did there was like a default one that was just what's your favourite Pokemon in each bracket. Jumpluff went very far in Gen 2 because as much as I love Gen 2, it's one of my favourites. A lot of the individual Pokemon, I like it as a whole, and I like the Pokemon as a whole in the gen, but a lot of the individuals don't really blow me away, to be honest, for whatever reason. But Jumpluff is actually one of my favourite Pokemon for some reason. I don't know why, it just is. So Jumpluff made it really far that year. I don't want to smash it, but picking it for that reason. Don't want to smash a dinosaur. That's a buy. He's evolved into some good pH, and his mouth, what that freaking mouth do? That's a buy. A lot of buys in this one, so it's gonna speed me up nicely. See, Ursaring we'll go somewhere with, because it's not like a sweet little, I don't really want to do. This is just like his pink banjo with a dress on. It'd feel wrong, I'm not saying there's much you can do with Celebi because he's quite small, right? But I think this guy would do some damage. You gotta go Dunsparce here. It's gotta be Marip. This one, what do you do with that? What do you do with a Pinecone? It's a Pinecone, and it's not even just like a normal. He's like an especially rigid Pinecone. He's got a spike on the top. That's an easy OO. I bet there's good art. Again, the trunk's gonna do more. Lugia, because it's an owl. At least Lugia's got like a mouth kind of. This one soft, big ol' Ho-Oh beak, terrifying. I don't really want bug bites because they itch like crazy. Suicune, I think, could probably have good pH, potentially. Right, listen, Mr. Evis. The thing about Mr. Evis, I'm not saying I'm attracted to Mr. Evis. Especially you go from the neck down, it's just like a bit of, it's nothing. However, Mr. Evis, she's got the short, chin, shoulder length hair. I guess it's black but it's got pink tips. If you turned Mr. Evis into a real human girl, that will probably be a baddie. And we'll leave that there. Spinarak do be having sticky white though. Look, I'm not this type of individual, but I've been hearing you can put gerbils and ferrets and creatures of the like in places. There's been songs written about it. Believe it or not. Gerbils going in. You know the song. And neither of these can really do much, but at least this guy just has a normal mouth and not a beak. This guy's got a mouth too. Freaking love bears. And also, he's got the claws for it. That's all I'm saying. Webcam check. It's dark as shit, but otherwise, webcam check. fine. No comment. Oh well. Like I said in the last episode, you get through these by saying the challenge here is just the challenge of this whole series is just how can you navigate 9 videos while saying as little as humanly possible. That's the real challenge. Look, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Mischievous would be a baddie. That would be a certified. That right there would be one certified bad B word. I think. I've not seen the art. I think. I'm just saying. Have a look at some of the. You see some of the Wojak memes with the girl with the and then she's got the short and she's the pink on the mischievous. I'm just saying. That's a buy. That's a buy right there. That's a certified buy. That's unfortunately a buy. Oh, you know what? We don't say no to a good tongue. This one's flying by, and to be honest, I hope that they all do. Damn. I mean, these are spikes. These are blunt. I'm just looking to save myself from damage. Not wrong with a long neck. Not wrong with a long neck, I guess, on this one as well. He's doing damage. With these things. There's no which way about it. He's angry. He don't want to receive either. He's angry. Ain't no which way about that one. Fan P. That's too damn cute. For an alligator. Bye. He could be alright looking as like a human male. Cause this guy, he's like cute, but he's got like his big old. That's gonna hurt. But he could be. I reckon as a human male, he could be alright looking like a racer guy. That could work. Look, Suda Wodo did not get that nickname for no reason. Although this guy, he's like kind of artsy. He's a painter. He's got like a little mustache. He's probably French. I do like French. I keep trying to learn it. And I keep not learning it. I do like French. Fuck it. I do like French. We'll pick the French guy. Okay. This one's easy because, like, what the fuck do you do with this? At least this kind of looks like like the form's there. Got a good little OO. We never say no to a good little OO. That's a buy. Okay. What do you do with this? That one's easy. I feel like, you see, that was going to be the fascinating part. It was less me picking them. I was more interested to see what Josh and Jacob pick. I feel like it's going to be similar. A lot of it's going to, they're going to be, they'll pull it up and go, what do I do? I don't know what to do with this guy. Whereas, that's the most, that's it. And look, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If he's pulling them and going, well, I can imagine that Houndor has probably quite much more. But, you look at his 4 legs, he could get some good leeway with those. I don't think there's going to be any deep analysis. I think it's going to be similar. I don't want to expect any sort of crazy level of grandeur. That's a buy. Any crazy level of sort of mathematical core level matrix code tearing apart. What do you do with either? Look, because realistically, look, you face any one human being with the question, would you rather smash a giraffe rig or a pillar swine? And you've given them these 2 JPEGs. If you have any kind of reasoning either way, then you need to look at yourself in a mirror for a little bit, and then touch some grass, and then go back to the mirror. And reevaluate how you feel having seen the beauty of the outside world. Because realistically, what would anyone say here? Look, what that mouth do? What else do you say? Man? What do you do here? I'm only on the 2nd generation. I was going to do like 6 of these in a row. I don't think my sanity can take it. I do not think my sanity can. I don't think I've got it within me, man. We finally found the variety content that's broken me. I don't know if this guy has a mouth. I'm not fucking a nose. Right, let's have a look here. Listen, this was not my idea. For the record, it was Markiplier's. It was Markiplier's. Okay. Okay, bud. Alright, Chuck. If you say so. If you say so, big fella. If you freaking well say so. That's a buy. That is a buy. That was also a buy. Love it. Absolutely freaking love it. And I don't think there's loads and loads in Gen 3 either. So that fills me with a little bit of hope here. Shuckle, you can do a little bit of work with those things. A little tentacle like. Speaking of tentacles, and also some kind of little sucker on his face. Say less. That's a buy. That's also a buy. Oh, she's got mischievous vibes in terms of turn Sneasel into a human woman. You have like hey, Sneasel inspired human woman. I'm saying, could look good. What am I doing with that guy? Come on. That's a buy. Right, now we're talking Sunkern versus Gligar. And what's funny as well is I'm so unfamiliar with anything after Gen 4 that less than half of it I'm familiar. Like, we're going to get to like Gen 8 and I'm not going to know what the fuck I'm looking at. Gen 9, I don't even know if I've even seen any. I think I've seen the starters. I bought Violet from my girlfriend like a week and a half ago for her birthday. But she's not going to playing it yet, so soon I'll at least see some of Violet, kind of, from watching her play. What our tongue do? Because like it's like this is not an easy task. This is like pushing a human to their limits. Like, I mean, what? How did Polkanut Guy do it, man? I don't know if Too innocent. It's too innocent. I can't pick it. I don't know if doing this has made me respect the Polkanut Guy more or less. Because part of me's like, damn, how was he not into all this? I have respect that he managed to do that for a full year. But then part of me's making me respect him less because it's even more difficult than I imagined and even less worth it than I imagined for the work he must have had to put in. This one, not too bad. Again, I can see a little twink, you know, a Formula 3 driver in here. And then there's a French artiste in here. To be honest, IRL, the kind of the human male equivalent that I'm picturing for each of these are both bangable. So that's fine. However, you know what? Actually, that's a tough one. Yeah, we'll have the twink. The French guy, though, with the little sort of goatee, and he's an artist. I'm with it. So that one's not too bad. However, you then go to Cronknor versus Entei. Is there art of these guys? Is there Cronknor art? There can't be much, right? Surely. We're doing it for the OO. We're doing it for the OO. It's a Sweenup, man. What are you doing with a Sweenup? What are you doing with a Fortress? What are you doing with a Steelix? You know? What are you doing? And some of them are winning just because, like, what are you supposed to do with the other? Or like, the other one's too innocent. This guy do be having tentacles, though. He do be having tentacles. That one, I guess it looks like a hula girl. Sneasel-inspired human woman. This is, like, crazy talk. This is insane. This is insane. Like, what are we doing here? Josh has done 9 of these already. He's done them. He's done 9. He's done this 9 times. I'm on the second one, and I feel like my brain's left my body. Josh has done 9 of these. He owns a home. He has a house. He's got a fiance and like a dog and a cat. How's he doing this? He's done 9 of these. Good Lord. Good God Almighty. Sneasel-inspired human woman. You didn't hear it from me. Unless it pops off and goes viral, in which case you heard it here first. Where are we going here? Oh. Freaking tentacles. Freaking Sneasel-inspired. Or, here, check this out. Oh, and then, check this out. Sneasel-inspired human femboy. He's only gone and done it. Ladies and gentlemen, now that's a final. I don't mean that. I hate that I said that. Because I'm not trying to imply that I want to smack. Like, realistically, I don't want to. Because here's the thing. I think I prefer Miss Revis's head. But she, like, that's it, right? Whereas, at least Sneasel has a body. If you could, like, put Miss Revis's head on Sneasel's body. Honestly, the head, and then who knows what's going on, like, underneath the dress. No one's ever going to love me again. It's what it is. It's what it is. Honestly, Pokemon. On to the next.